Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. So this is the second message from a series of unfortunate events. The message is you will find help in mysterious circumstances from people you don't know, but God has already told them about you. So this is a message for someone. You may be needing help with whatever it is that God has instructed you to do, regardless if it is to build a business or maybe it is to build a church, build a temple. Maybe it is that you are supposed to be building a family. You know, for some people, y'all don't even like, for some of y'all, like for some of us in reality, like there are different people that God has, like your purpose, your entire purpose is for you to meet your kingdom spouse and for y'all to have children. And you know, it would go back to like Ruth and Boaz. If Ruth and Boaz would have never gotten together, they were the ones that you know, through them eventually David was born and eventually Christ. Okay, so I just feel like God is saying for some of y'all, that is the purpose. The purpose is you are meant to be with your kingdom spouse. Y'all are meant to have children. Y'all are meant. And you may meet this person in the most mysterious of circumstances, or you might meet them and know them for a while and eventually y'all end up together in the most mysterious of circumstances. However, God has already showed this person you. Regardless if God gave them a dream, even if it is childhood dream, it could be a teenage dream, it could be an adult. God has already told them about you. And once y'all get together, y'all are going to realize that God has been talking to both, like God has been talking to each of you about the other person. And it's just gonna like y'all are just gonna mesh together. And okay, let's get a scripture. The scripture comes from Isaiah 27. On that day, the Lord will punish with his sword that is cruel, great, and strong, Leviathan, the fleeing serpent, Leviathan, the coiled serpent, and he will slay the dragon that is in the sea. On that day, the pleasant vineyard, sing about it. I, the Lord, am its keeper. I water it every moment, lest anyone harm it night and day. I guard it. I am not angry, but if I were to find briars and thorns in the battle, I should march against them. I should burn them all. Expunging and expelling, I should strive against them, carrying them off with my cruel wind in the time of the storm. So this is what God is saying. God is saying he is fighting with you for your kingdom marriage. And yeah. And that's how important it is to him. God says anybody that tries to come between you, he himself will battle that. He himself is going to stand in the way to ensure that they cannot stop what he is doing. Okay. God says that your marriage is a vineyard to him. That he says, he sings about this vineyard. He is the keeper of your vineyard. He is the one that guards the vineyard night and day. You don't have to stress yourself out and worry about what your spouse is doing because God got that. God says you can chill. You can do your hair, do your nails. You can do your makeup. Do whatever it is you feel like you need to do. Do whatever it is that you want to do. You ain't got to worry about that. God said he got that because when he said that it was meant for y'all to be together, that's what he said and that's what he meant. He meant what he said. He said, I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I am not angry. But if I find any briars of thorns, I will march against them. So God is saying, no, this is not a case of... So God is not maliciously or angrily protecting this marriage. This is something that it's like, it is so delicate. Like, I feel like God is saying this is such a delicate connection. This is such a blissful union. He is smiling at your union. He is smiling at your union. He is smiling upon you. He is gazing upon you. However, every time if he see anybody, like, you know, anytime somebody try to come in between y'all, regardless if it's a little thigh or whatever, you know, like I'll be like, go back that way. Okay. And I just feel like that's the message. Like God is saying, don't worry, don't stress. He is the one that will fight for this union. He is the one that will battle against anything that tries to come between this that he has put together. Okay. Y'all already know God said what, when God puts a man and woman together, nobody shall pull them apart. Okay. Nobody shall pull them apart or they will be going against God. Okay. God said he got this. He is protecting your marriage. He is protecting your union. Anytime somebody try to come between you two, they have to go against God. And that's the message. And you will be walking into your promise. You will be walking into your promise with your husband, with your wife, and y'all will have the children that God said that it is meant for y'all to have. And everything is going to go the exact way. Your descendants are going to be who they are meant to be. And that is the message. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. That was sweet. Okay. And it relates to the series because the children, they end up in homes and they wouldn't even realize that a lot of times when they get to these are people that they never met before. Their parents never spoke about them, but they have all these stories about their parents, and they knew their parents very well, and they knew different things that helped the children along the way. And I just feel like God is saying along your journey, you are going to meet people that are going to push you closer to your spouse. 555, as I say that, you are going to meet people that are going to help you. And when you get into the place of being with your person, you'll be able to understand. It's like I just feel like God is saying it's going to click in your head, and you're going to understand why you had to go through what you had to go through before you got to them. Because there are certain things that have to happen in order for you to, for everything to flow. Because that's what it's going to flow. Like God said, this is a pleasant vineyard that God sings about. Okay. It's just going to flow. It's going to feel like even all the while that y'all weren't together, y'all were growing in such a way where y'all meshed so perfectly. And it may be weird. It may be shocking. It may be so weird. But God said he got this. Don't worry about it. Okay. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.